I'm like, I bet you do. Now come back, all right? And like, I make them sign up, all type of shit. And I was in my element. That's why I was trying to figure out like what I really love to do when it comes to working for somebody else in that type of aspect. Where you got your experience? My retail experience long. I mean, see, I've worked in retail in for a long ass time. Like I've sold electricity to people in their house. Like I always say, watch. So if you can get somebody's personal belonging in your hand, right? Front door knock, right? And I'm putting some of y'all in my game. I'm kind of like jumping through it and shit like that, but y'all go get the concept, right? So we get dropped off, right? And we have our little tablet and shit like that for if we gonna sign somebody up. So we disperse. You get that road, I get that road, they get that road. You know what I'm saying? So get the knocking on the door, boom, 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 boom. Sometimes motherfuckers are slamming shit in your face. Some people come out with a gun. Hey, don't come back over here. You feel me? We be like, oh shit, you know what? Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'll get the fuck on. But whenever you do get somebody that at least listens and shit, or they're interested in the slightest little bit, right? So you're knocking on the door and shit like that. And come to the door. Hey, how you doing? My name is Ky'Vazzi. I'm just trying to see if I can help you out with your light bill. You know, my spiel was a little different and shit like that. I'm a little rusty. But nah, someone just came over here for that. No, I'm not trying to do anything to you. I'm trying to do something for you. Okay, so if you would allow me to look, you know what I'm saying? It's the way you talk to them. If you would allow me to look, I would just want to look at your rate and see if I can help you in any type of way. Well, all right, and they can be coming at you with attitude, that will tell you that they need help, but they don't want to accept it. Like literally, like this is just grasping on how people are, right? With just whatever. I'm not even gonna use this. I'm gonna use this. Okay, so as soon as I can get them to calm their tone, it's my floor now. It's my fucking floor. So, if you go get your bill real quick, let me go see if I can help you real quick. Oh, I'm sorry, it's on my phone. Okay, well grab your phone. I'm gonna show you something real quick. You probably didn't even know it. And they go run to get their phone, or they'll pull it up real quick. And mind you, I'm not even asking them to do shit. I'm telling them what to do in their own phone. You feel me? So they'll pull it up, so I'm not going through their phone. You feel me? I'm letting them willingly do that for me. You feel me? You see where I'm going with this? So now they're in their own phone doing whatever I'm telling them to do. I got the remote. I'm remoting them, okay? So they're literally, I'm telling them what to do while they're doing it with their own fucking phone. You feel me? So then I say, okay, pull up your map. I mean, not your map. Pull up your bill. All right, pulling the bill up. All right, so zoom in. Oh wait, let me do it real quick. And now they done handed me their phone. How many people do you know? It's a wallet, not a phone, but you know what I'm saying. How many people do you know will literally just hand a stranger their phone? 9 times out of 10, they're not even gonna let somebody use their phone. It's like, hey, can I use your phone real quick? I just gotta call my mom to get a ride. No, I'm sorry. 9 times out of 10, ain't nobody gonna just give you their phone just like that. Let alone look in your phone. You feel me? So it's a mind thing. I'm already remoting everything. So when I'm doing like this and I'm looking at you, you're doing that too. You're looking. I'm doing like this and I'm looking at you, you're doing that too. You're looking at what I'm talking about, and then you're looking at me because I'm talking to you. Then I look back so you can look back, and then I look at you like you're following me, okay? So we're doing this for a little bit, and I'm showing them what their rate is, and I'm zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Okay, you see that right there? Then move it over. That right there is your problem. You're paying this much whenever this right here is supposed to be that. My rate will keep it like this and such and such and such, and it's only 9. You got a 13 right now, so you can definitely do the math already. They'd be like, yeah, man. And then they, like I said, when you first went to their door, they was all hype. I don't know about all that. And now they're like, yeah. I was wondering why my light bill was higher than it usually is. And then now, no matter what, they already know your number, and they know what number they have. So now that you got the phone in here and everything, you're already showing them everything. And now it's in your hand after you done already remoted them in their own space. You're remoting everything over here. And you're just like, all right, cool. Same thing. Look, and I'm going to tell you too. I know I done went in a whole different fucking thing right now. But I ain't saying nothing like this in a minute. I'm putting out some shit. Same thing with a paper bill, right? I tell them, I knock on the door, they'll be like, oh, well, sorry, the light bill's somewhere in the drawer over there. Da, 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 da. Okay, it's okay, I'll wait. I already did the rest of this street. I kind of got them knocked out the way. So I'll just be here just for a second. You know what I'm saying? I'll wait for you. And then I'll just kind of just, you know, look the other way and whatnot. And either there's a couple things out there to do. Either they'll shut the door, they'll go get their bill and come back, or they're going to invite me in. You know what I'm saying? Don't be pushy as fuck. But they done invited me in and shit like that. Like, so many people done invited me in their house. Now, you don't let a complete stranger in your shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what I'm capable of. But it's the invitingness of my aura. You know what I'm saying? Like, me going over there, not being super pushy, being polite and shit like that. Now, I have some type of control over how they're thinking about me. You feel me? They don't think completely negative of me because apparently I'm in their house. So, what's going on, Zarek? Oh, Zarek, hey, thank you for showing up, Zarek. Hold on, stay right here. Zarek, don't go nowhere. Zarek right here, he's actually, look, I actually worked with him doing this. I'm talking about when we was working with interest and green, the other ones that we was working with. I was telling him how we would knock on the doors and get the bills and shit like that, right? So, and man, bro, if I went back to doing that, I could be a trainer. I swear, Zarek, I swear I could be a trainer. But yeah, anyway, nah, for real, I miss your ass, for real. I gotta come see you. I'm back in Houston, Texas, by the way. If you didn't see the headline and shit like that. But basically, if I would knock on the door and they would let me in, then 9 times out of 10, I would be like, hey, excuse me, can you please give me a glass of water? It's a little hot outside. And 9 times out of 10, they'll get a water cup or a water bottle. So that means they expect for me to sit there for a little bit with them. You feel me? Because if they be like, oh, no, I'm going to just let you see this and then you got to go, then that's a whole different ballgame. Hey, what's going on, Michelle? How you doing? How you doing? But if they give you something of theirs, like their cup, and then you still have it in their hand, they're not going to be that rude and just take it out of your hand. So if you're holding that cup that whole entire time you're talking about their bill and you don't sit it down, no matter what, they're going to have to finish listening to whatever it is that you're saying. Because if I still got this big glass and I'm only sipping, this is really good water. You know, I was like, yeah, it's filtered and blah, blah, blah. Let them do the little spit of whatever. Yes, take all the time you need to just talk to me and get comfortable with me. But I'm just letting you know, this bill right here, yeah, like, we finna get this fixed, all right? You know what I'm saying? So, as long as I have this cup in my hand, or as long as I have this water bottle or whatever, or a piece of trash or whatever, then I have some reason to stay in the house. But if they don't want me in the house, this is the other thing. If they don't want me in the house, knock on the door. Oh, yeah, I'll go get the bill. So they go run and get it, and they come back. Mind you, never just stand straight at them like this and be on some like, oh, yeah, I'm going to show you this and that and this and that. Like, you always want to turn your body like you're looking at something together. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if you're giving somebody oh, man, I can't even think right now. What the hell? It doesn't matter if you're giving somebody a contract or whatever it is. Never just hand it to them like this. Like, if they got any questions or anything, you looking at it with them. And then what you tell them to do is, I want you to point out where your rate is. Oh, it's right here. Or and then you ask them, or do you know where your rate is? They'll be like, nah. And then that's whenever you point it out. And be like, look, you learning something already. And they'll be like, yeah. It'll be like, see, a lot of people try and hide that from you. But I'm going to show you a couple things today. And they'll be like, all right, cool. And then they get comfortable and shit like that. And I'll be like, all right, so you see this is 13? See, on my paper right here, this is a 9. It'll be like, see, you know one's higher, one's lower, right? That's how much, that's the difference that you're paying. And they'll be like, oh, damn. So how I get on with you? I'm like, okay, well, first you have to make this phone call so we can disconnect that because we don't want you paying 2 bills. All right, well, do I do that when you leave? Nah, I'm going to help you do it right now. So use my phone. Oh, yeah, this is Ky'Vazzi. I'm on the phone with such and such. Whatever he wants to switch over with us. You feel me? And then you hand them the phone and they're just like, yeah, this is Robert Heisman. Yeah, my address is such and such and such. Yeah, I would like to disconnect my other one and get on with... That's all I had to do. That's all I had to do would be me. And just know what I'm talking about. What's going on? How you doing? Man, I ain't been on Facebook Live in a minute. I know I'm chatting the fuck up, but I don't even know where that came from. Just, oh yeah, me being a hustler. Then I just, spit some free game real quick.